What's up, guys, and welcome back to another video. I'm Bandit Barney, bringing you everything you need to know about Red Dead Online. Earlier today we talked about how Rockstar might be hot patching some of these different areas where we can use for money making. For example, in the video we talk about how in Blackwater the sturgeon farming method you could use down there is no longer as good as it used to be. If you want to see that, go ahead and dive into that video. But we're basically on the goal of looking for more and better farming methods that haven't necessarily been completely exposed yet, or just we're in the search. And today we have one right here that's over in the Abora Basin that works phenomenally well. And I found this from a YouTuber that goes by The Ultimate Grinder. We'll link him down below if you want to go check him out. And I think he was the one that actually discovered this. But super simple. All you need to do, load in and go to Aurora Basin. Now, one of the nice things about this area is that it's so on the edge of the map that it's not one of those things where you need to like load in Lemoyne and then fast travel. You can actually just hit free roam and when you're in the area and keep changing different lobbies. You won't need to do that, but you can do that. That's how secluded this area is. You're probably not going to be getting griefed over here. Now, the turkey is critical to this. You don't want to use a deer. The turkey were actually much better for this method, and it's because it takes up just the right amount of space that fish can come from all the angles and get trapped by it. The turkey's super easy to grab. All you do is go onto the other side of this cabin that's right in front of me here, and turkeys will spawn right in this area. Now, if they don't spawn, because for me, it's about 50-50. 50% of the time, you'll get a cluster of like 4 turkeys that spawn. 50% of the time, there's going to be no turkeys. If that's the case, just go into online, hit your free roam, and you're good to go. But we got a turkey right here, and I'm going to show you guys where exactly you need to place this. Now, I'm going to show you now, and as we go through this method, I'm going to show you again in the daylight, because placing it is critical here. It took me a little bit to find out where the guy Ultimate Grinder, I don't know his name, was placing it, because it was a little dark, and I want to make sure that you guys see right where we want to place this. Basically, there's a little strip here in front of me that's kind of like barely in the water, not really in the water, and you want to hit that. So if you walk up, I'm gonna stand here and kind of look over towards this dock, and I see this little strip. It's right in front of me. I hope it's visible for you guys. We'll do it again in the day. But if you walk right to the right of this strip, and then towards the end of it, what you're gonna want to do is just drop your turkey. Boom. So I think we actually nailed it. Now we see all these fish over here and all the water moving, and we're just gonna give it time, like you would in a carcass method. Now you might be saying, well, Barney, this is really far away from the butcher, and it's true. We're far away from the butcher, and you could consider that a downside. There is a con to that. It's a big travel to the butcher. I mean, not massive, but it's a distance. We're not gonna fake ourselves into thinking that it's not a distance. It's not nearly the short distance that it used to go from here to here when you're doing the sturgeons, but that has been hot fixed, I think, in my opinion. And the upside of this travel for us is that there's 2 black bears on the way to the butcher from this location. 2 possible black bear encounters. I've been working around this method and testing out before I want to show you guys, and I'd say 75% of the time when I did the full travel between the Blackwater Butcher and right here where we are in this location, a black bear has challenged me as I'm riding down the road. So super common to get those black bears, and if you just cap one down, pull off his pelt, throw it on the back of your horse, there's some extra money, and it makes the trip a little bit more worth it. But just in the time that I've been kind of explaining that, look at already how many fish we have here. I can see 6 already, and we're getting those bass, which are the really the ones that we want. What the heck? You guys see all the way over here? Look, all the way over here, there's a fish. Whoa, that's not what I want. There's a fish in the water over there, just dead. You see that? Look at that. How'd you die over there, buddy? Looks like a pickerel. And so this is the nice thing about this, guys, is that there's like 180 degrees, maybe even more, where fish can swim up from. The main spots where these fish are going to be coming from is there's going to be a fish cluster spawn over in this area, and then there's a fish cluster spawn over in this area, and they're going to kind of swim down, and you're going to get kind of a 180-degree spread of these fish just coming in and eating it right next to your turkey. Another thing is that we don't need to go in there. Some of the spots you really need to go in and pick up the fish because they take the same route, but because we have such a nice spread with using the smaller turkey compared to a deer, that we don't need to go in. It's a much lower maintenance. So with these money-making farming things, if you want to be going and doing something else with your time, set it up, wait for it. Because all we're going to do is I'm just going to wait until I don't see any more of these little white water movements above the water that indicate there's a fish there. And then I'm just going to pick them up. We got one guy that's a little bit stuck there. Let's see. Come on. You got this, buddy. Just swim right around him. You got this. So this guy is getting a little bit of stuck. We got 2 more swimming in here, and then we're going to pick up our fish. And I'll show you guys a really easy and effective way of resetting this method. Now, I wanted to film this video at day because it's easier to see all these things at day. So I'm going to make sure that in the second portion of this, when we come back with the reset, that it's going to be day, because it's hard to tell everything that's going on. It's midnight right now, man. All right. So I can't see. It's a little bit dusky out, foggy out right now. I can't truly see out there, but it looks like we've gotten most of the fish in here. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna try and scare this little guy away, and we're gonna come in here and just start picking up. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 fish in that small time that have come there and ate it. Now that's gonna be about probably $20 because there wasn't as many bass. There's actually a few bass here. We're probably looking at $20 from that, but the reset is super easy here. Dang, I'm just doing all these farming methods. I'm gaining so much honor. I should be ashamed of myself. I'm such an honorable outlaw. I feel like a fake outlaw. Okay, so I've picked up all the fish here, and I'm gonna show you guys how to just give this area a quick reset, and that way you don't have to go hunting for another turkey. It's actually super simple. Just pick your turkey up. Let's get our horse out here. Oh, I got it glitched. These horses, come on, whistle for him. There we go. Get your horse out here, and you're just gonna load your turkey up on your horse and then just ride away a little bit. Now, if you want to get the complete full reset, what you can do is ride away and just go hunt some deer for a second. That's an effective way to just really maximize your time. And I'll show you, if we just ride up here, we're gonna go northeast. Essentially what we want to do here is we want to go spend probably there's a ram right there. We want to probably spend like a minute, maybe 2, basically the amount of time it would take for you to load a fresh lobby is what we want to do, away from the location. And away from it, we probably want to get 2 mini maps away. So a little bit farther than 1 mini map. We're gonna go 2 mini maps away, which is what's gonna happen if I just go over here east, and then the longer you spend here, the more it will reset, the fuller the reset will be, but you really don't need to spend that much time. I'm gonna ride away, and there is occasionally a deer, a group of deer doe that spawn over here, pronghorn doe. You can hunt those down while you're waiting. I could go back there right now and get the reset, but I'm gonna wait for daytime because I want to make sure if it was too dark for you to see the location of the turkey, that I make sure that we get that in the light. So we'll be right back when it becomes light. Oh, while I've been waiting, so I'll just show you guys, pull up in the map. Oh man, this is how close I am to the basin. The black bear's coming towards me. I gotta shoot this sucker. Oh, he's standing still? Sorry, bud. So this is how close I am to the basin, and this is where the black bear is. So I'm gonna get this. I'm still waiting for it to become daytime, but I just wanted to show you guys that we are far away from the butcher, but there's productive things you can do while traveling there that are gonna help you maximize your profits using this method. Okay, it's a little bit brighter out right now. We're a little bit past, let's see, 6 in the morning. Around 8, we'll have good enough light for you to see everything. I'm gonna head back to that spot. Like I said, guys, when you're resetting this spot and you're not waiting for daylight because you're not filming for a video, I just recommend riding like 2 mini maps away, spending a minute or 2 there, and then heading back. That should get you a full reset. The fishing location, the spawns and fishing locations won't reset unless you're a mini map at least away. If you stay near them, they're not going to reset nearly as quickly. They'll start resetting very quickly when you get a mini map away. I like going 2 just for the benefit of the doubt. Coming back down here. All right, I hope it's not too foggy. I really want to make sure that I show you guys where this turkey goes. Okay, I think we got it. I think we're good here. So as I'm pulling up here, you see this strip of land right here. There's a footprint in it right now, but I'm just gonna walk back and forth on it. It's this little piece of water right here. I'm gonna turn around and then this little piece where all my footsteps are on right now is an area where the water barely touches. All right, but if I go up and I walk along the right side of it, because the turkey's gonna get dropped off my left shoulder, and then I drop at the tip. I might have dropped it a little bit poorly there. Yeah, that's a little bit of a poor drop. I'm gonna try and replace it. You want it just on the very edge of that water. So let's go back here and boom. Turkey's on the very tip, and we should get a good amount of fish coming in now. We'll just give it a second for them to spawn in, and we see now right across the way the fish started spawning in, and we let the fruits of our labor go to work. Super easy. The carcass method, you guys know of that. I mean, that's nothing new to you. The locations are very helpful, and I like this Aurora Basin for the reason that you don't need to reset very often. Some locations, you set your carcass in the water and the stream will take your fish downstream, or you and you can kind of lose them that way. But with this way, you set it and forget it until all the fish have come and died at the perils of your turkey. Did I go a little bit too far? And I hope these guys are still dying there. Yep, they're still dying. Too easy. It's too easy. We already got 2 of them. We got a 3rd one. Now, the bass, I like getting the bass the most because obviously the bass are worth more than the other ones. Ooh, I might need to move my guy. There's, as we speak of it, there's the bass. Quick note, guys. If you mess up the spot where you place the turkey, but you leave it long enough for fish to come and to get attracted to it, but they don't die because the water's not shallow enough, don't just pick up the carcass and move it slightly. You need to pick it up, run away with it, and then come back. This is because for some reason, the fish won't be as attracted to it unless you completely move it away from the spot and then reset it. So I ran minimap distance away, and now we're headed back there. He hasn't griefed yet. He's not looking. Get off. Talk to the butcher. Talk to the butcher. We're engaged. All right, we're selling the pelt. Where are you? Okay, black bear 350. Good deer pelt. Got that on the side. Turkey. We could get a couple of those while out there. But really what we're here is for the fish. 1884. Okay, so it comes out to like 25 bucks we earned. I didn't even go through the full rotation. If you want it to be the most effective as possible, what you want to do is get 10 of every stack of fish. I think that might even be done faster if you just load a free roam when you're in the area, because the way that area is there's not a lot of players there. So if you just load another free roam, it might even be better than just walking away and resetting the area. So I feel safe recommending that. It's unlike the other areas where, for example, one of my favorite carcass method spots is right here, right on this little island here. But if you try and reload free roam to get that spot to work, you're going to get grief. There's going to be so many guys in that area. People are going to already be using it. The Aurora Basin is different. Thank you, Ultimate Grinder, for finding that spot out in the turkey method there. Very nice. It might not be the best. It is efficient and it's fun because you're set up right there. You don't have to worry about griefers, and you can, when you're resetting the fish spawn, you can hunt bears, deers, and other stuff there as well. So all around good money, fishing, and hunting, farming method. Thank you guys so much for your support on the channel. If you've watched this video and other previous videos or plan on watching in the future, make sure you subscribe to the channel so that you can get that content as soon as it goes out. We have daily Red Dead Online videos coming out. Appreciate you and look forward to seeing you in the future. Take care.